6 on Tuesday the 31st of March 2015, and I just got back from town because my March's arcade block came actually before the end of the month, and it came while I was out. We had an issue having to take Mulder for a trial run to the kennels today, which unfortunately didn't work out, and while we were out this got delivered, so I had to pop into town to pick it up. Unfortunately I was at Donna's when she opened hers. Now I didn't see what she'd got, but she seemed to think that I'd be relatively happy with a lot of the stuff, so fingers crossed. Apparently no Link stuff, that's the only thing I know for definite, and I know on the list of stuff they were saying it was like another Street Fighter item and an exclusive item from Batman Arkham Origins or something. So I'm curious to see what this includes. And apparently he's got 2 t-shirts. So I don't know what they are going to be. I don't know. I kind of thought last month that maybe it would entail maybe a Double Dragon thing, and that would be awesome if it is. But I don't know, so I guess we should find out, shall we? I was genuinely happy with last month's one, so hopefully it'll be a surprise this month. We'll see what we got. She is such a liar! So Donna said there was no Zelda item, and already oh dear God. Okay, sorry. I don't know if they've got random t-shirts in, like, because they're made by Shirt Punch. I don't know, but my t-shirt, the first thing I pull out is a Legend of Zelda item. But actually it's not bad. Obviously that's why there's probably 2 t-shirts in there, because they're trying to shift some stock. But it's just the Link's shield. It's quite a nice design actually. It's quite badass. I like that. That's something I'll wear, much like I had on earlier. Not earlier, sorry. Yesterday, my t-shirt from, what was it, the first block or the second block? The Zelda one that I had, the Link one that I liked. But that's quite nice. Yeah, I like that. And I can see that the second t-shirt is from Far Cry 4. With a fucking annoying Rabi Rana. Radio Free Kirat. I always thought he sounds like Freaky Rat or something. But yeah, Radio Free Kirat. So that's pretty cool. I liked Far Cry 4. As I've said before, it was very your standard open world game where you just did something, came back, did something, come back. And the lead character was quite boring and stuff like that. So, you know, Pagan Min, who was probably the best character in it, he was completely underutilized and stuff. So, no, that's a pretty cool t-shirt. And again, it's a lot of fun. It could have been a lot worse. They're kind of a bit boring, the t-shirts, but again, at least they're from franchises I know. But I am annoyed that, again, I've got a bloody Link item. Next up, we have... Oh my God. So in one of the nerd blocks, we got this, the Batman item was, like, a notepad, a book of sticky pads. And here we have one designed like a Game Boy, although not in the right Game Boy colours, so... but it's just a sticky pad thing. Quite handy. I'm a bit annoyed because obviously I've already got one in the Batman Arkham style, but it's not bad. I like it. It will get used, but it'll probably just end up sitting around like the other one. It's just a bit bland. I mean, they could have at least had something on the screen and stuff, but no. So, it's it's alright. It could have been worse. It's just a bit... You know what Malcolm always says? That he says a lot of this stuff is like cheap tat, and something like that kind of is, because it's not even the proper... I know you could get red Game Boys and that, but it's just really bland. And it doesn't even fill the whole, like, front, so, next up we've got... Okay. So, I don't know if you remember, one of the blocks, there was a Stress Mario Invincibility Star. And now we have a Stress controller, which looks like the old Atari joystick. It kind of looks like the Spectrum joystick we had, actually. Somebody's going to know exactly what joystick this is, like, copying. But that's kind of funky. It's kind of funny. Again, that's something that'll stand on my shelf as opposed to actually getting used. But, that's quite... If only you could use that, or it's a bit curvy on the top, actually, with the joystick bit. But... It's a bit of fun. It's much like the you know, the keyring and the keyring control, the mobile phone controller joystick. It's, yeah, okay, whatever. It's not great, but it's a fun little item. It's just, again, much like with this, there's not much to it. I mean, I get what it is. But, you know, the only thing in it, you know, you got one button, you got the joystick bit, and then you got this huge block on the bottom. So, yeah, I get the joke of having, like, getting stressed with your controller and stuff. God knows I've done it, and I've broken several as a result. But, yeah, that's just, I don't know. Anyway, already I can see the Street Fighter item. There's a keychain. Pixel art style, like 8-bit. It's Ryu. LED torch with a darkened sound. Okay, here we go. Try me. This will be hilarious. So there's a button on it. There's a thing on it that says try me, and it's got an arrow pointing. Guess what? Okay, that'll get annoying. The light's cool. It's particularly big. It's really tiny. I like the fact that it's that kind of Kamehameha, you know, kind of, that's kind of funky. I do like that. It's a shame the light's not kind of bigger. They could have made a bigger hole for the light, which would have made it more look like a decent kind of, ray, but, it's a fun little item. Again, I'm not a Street Fighter fan, but that's a nice little 8-bit kind of joke. Why is there a hole on the bottom? What's that? Remove. Oh, remove the tab, laminated tab to activate. And of course it's already been activated, so I don't know how long the batteries are going to last in that, but that's actually a fun little item. Yeah, it's alright. It's, yeah, like I say, much like actually with the Pixel Bricks, the Mega Bloks, the Ken one, it's a fun item. You don't have to be a huge fan of the series to be particularly bothered. You know, like fascinated. It's a fun little item. I like it, and it could have been a worse Street Fighter item, but it could have been better. It's kind of, yeah, that kind of thing. And finally, yeah, you see, Shirt Punch joins the block. Yeah, they were basically trying to trying to advertise Shirt Punch. New designs on, you know, one this like this every 24 hours. See, I already buy shirts from Shirt Punch. I've always had pretty good service from them. The only time I didn't was actually the first day of hoodie or sweatshirt I ordered off them. Was a Raiders of the Lost Ark mashed with Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Never received it. Sent them an email, never heard back. That's the only bad experience I've had with them. But I've bought many of the t-shirts that you've seen in my movie and night reviews, etc. are all from, well, either from Shirt Punch or other companies. So I've bought a good number from them. They've got, so I guess if you don't know about Shirt Punch, then this is a good ad. And I guess the t-shirts kind of, they're advertising the fact that these are what you get. But the thing is these are all the same company, so I don't really feel the need for that. They could have just put a Shirt Punch card in, just to say these are, you know, the kind of shirts that you get at Shirt Punch. But I'm not complaining about the second t-shirt, but yeah, there was really no, they could have had that. Unfortunately, getting the second t-shirt, we've kind of, I feel like the box is lacking in stuff, but I'll get to that in a second, because we've got the final item, which is a arcade block, aka Nerd Block, comic. I mean, we had these with the Doctor Who comics and that, but this is a DC Comics Batman Arkham Knight #1. It's even got a $3.99 price tag on it. By Tomasi. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. But it's a comic. So I don't know much about the series. I don't know if it's connected to the games or what. But it'll be an interesting read. I think everybody knows I'm not the biggest of Batman fans. Sorry, I fall over. I'm not the biggest of Batman fans, but I will give that a cursory look through out of curiosity. And see if it's any good and see if it's worth picking up any of the others. Yeah, that's the last item, and that's the official, the Batman exclusive. So, views on this block generally. Yeah, as I said, unfortunately due to the extra t-shirt, it's rather lacking. But it's annoying because really the only thing I like are the t-shirts and the Street Fighter, the Street Fighter keychain. I do like the stress controller. It's not something I feel like I can hold and really kind of just freeze the shit out of it. I could really do with something like that at the moment. It's fun. I just, yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Works with all games. What does it mean by that? Joystick shaped stress ball. So it doesn't work with shit then. Why does it say works with all games? It's not like something that you can, you know, cable it up or anything. I don't know. Oh, I'll just drop it. Well, that's just silly. I mean, seriously. That would be funny to try and use it, but yeah, no, it's just, I can imagine breaking off the actual joystick top bit, like it's snapping or something, if you squeeze too hard. I wouldn't want to do that with this kind of thing, so yeah, it's fun. It's, I guess, you know what, I guess this is the kind of stuff I should expect by now, but it just feels rather, I guess I just look forward to getting the actual game related items, And I'm just feeling like, you know, I mean, look, we've got that, and we've got the thing that fell on the floor, the gamepad, the Game Boy, Game Boy sticky pads. So, they're gaming related, but they're just very generic. But no, it's a meh block, which is kind of funny considering last month's theme and how much happier I was with it. It's a bit meh. I'm not disappointed. I'm just quite indifferent to it. So I'm sorry this opening hasn't been particularly, wow, that's amazing, and I haven't enjoyed everything or really had much of a reaction to everything, because I am feeling quite indifferent. But please, if you like this stuff, do sign up to Arcade Block. Check out also Shirt Punch shirts, because they are a lot of fun. A lot of designs tend to turn up on other websites, so more than likely most of the time you've probably seen them elsewhere, so usually it's just getting the best price. But yeah, that was March's Arcade Block. Thank you all to watching. I don't know, I've not seen anything yet to say what is in the next block. As far as I know, I think there's a Video Games Live album gonna be in there. Seriously, who owns albums these days? I mean, I have CDs, but it just seems like an odd thing. You know, they could give you a code to maybe go to Amazon or something to download it. I don't know, but it just seems like a lot of weight wasted on stuff where people are just going to be like, and I don't even, to be fair, I don't even know Video Games Live, so I don't really know their, the music that they do, so it'll be interesting to hear. I may look it up on YouTube or something. But as far as I know, that's the only thing they've really said is in next month's block, so, no idea what to expect at the moment. So we'll see. But no, thanks to everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe if you, or at least subscribe. I would appreciate that. I don't know why you would like this video, because actually even I would be bored watching this, but please subscribe if you get the chance. Please check out some of my other videos, and hope you all take care. Have a lovely Easter. Stay safe, especially in the UK. We've got really bad hurricane winds at the moment. Not hurricane, but, you know, like strong force winds. Hope you all have a lovely Easter, or whatever you celebrate at this time, springtime thing. And take care, and see you next time.